Thanks for tuning in. We've got some exciting basketball up ahead. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million. Extension. Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely. And he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget he's Milwaukee tough. There's Young with the three.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Ball left side. Spins. Scores off the spin.
The inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Ball with a steal. Stolen by Young. Out to the right wing. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
High arcing shot. Oh, swiped away. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Pass the ball. And here's Bridges. Clock at 6. The baseline J. The putback. Second chance effort. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got his second basket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Brian, back over to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And stolen by Bridges. Oh, deflected. Back to Ball. To the paint. Plumlee. The shake. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
And foul called on Dyson Daniels. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Atlanta making a change here. To the middle. Here's Diabate. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Johnson with a bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Left side, Sexton. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Outside man. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Sexton misses. The Hawks trailing. Finished off the break. Young's got 5 now.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
Outside man. Pass to Sexton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
It's never easy trying to stop Sexton. I love watching him bounce off the defense and finish in style.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Charlotte on top, leading by a point.
Atlanta, 15.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, Tim, despite their youth, the Hawks have been able to remain pretty competitive.
Well, when you look at this lineup, you see a lot of length and versatility, and that's where this league is headed. So they are creating a roster for positionless basketball.
Williams misses. The Hawks leading. Daniels outside. It's stolen by Green. Now the Hornets moving it up. And it's hammered home by Green.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Back to you.
A good partnership. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Substitution on the board.
And Atlanta with possession here. They trail by 1. Pass to Young. Back to Daniels. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Daniels has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Here's Diabate, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Miller comes with a double. Here's Porzingis. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
There's Young with the three. Here's Porzingis. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love whenever Porzingis hits the offensive boards. He has the height needed to hurt defenses in this regard.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Daniels, plenty of space. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now a 5-point Hawks lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Substitution on the board.
Ball left side. Pass to Plumlee. The rebound by Atlanta. And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position, but it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
Ball looks over the floor. Shot clock at 6. And Ball throws it down.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried and true pick and roll to create an opening.
Kennard outside. Puts up a 3. Plumlee pulls down the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Pass the ball. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot. LaMelo on the attack. And Ball throws it down.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
Now here's Okongwu. Here's Kennard. He's checked by Plumlee. Inside. And it's stolen by Plumlee. And here's Knipple from the arc. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Hawks on top, leading by a point. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 1-point game. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Okongwu takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Rizachet. Pass to Krejci. 6 on the shot clock. Daniels misses. Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. Down low. Here's Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul.
And Tim, we'd heard Hawks players in the past saying this team lacked an identity. You think one's emerging?
Well, offensively, they're still centered around the playmaking of Trae Young. And defensively, they're starting to establish a culture. It's headlined by Dyson Daniels.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Sexton misses.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And another basket for Atlanta.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Well, with his size and a soft touch to go with it, that's an easy bucket.
Right side, Sexton. 5 to shoot. Passes to Law. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Krejci, still without a bucket. Pass to Okongwu. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Okongwu. Pass to Bufkin. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. Bufkin's got 5 points.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
Cruising past the defense, Dinwiddie showing the burst.
Back to Okongwu. Here's Newell. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Bufkin. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Williams. Here we go. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, the quick thinking of Dinwiddie uses his offensive instincts to bully the defense in transition.
Kennard on the wing. And Atlanta hits again from deep. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Bufkin. He's got 5. Kennard for 3. Solid defense from Williams.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Pass to Kennard. For 3. Knocks it down from distance. Kennard's got 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
1 second left. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Atlanta leading by 5. Young looking for an opening. Daniels outside. Right side, Porzingis. Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
And here's Alexander Walker. Over Miller. No good off the back of the rim. Hornets trail by 8. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
Here's Ball. Ball in the paint.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, they should be proud of how hard they played.
Atlanta leading by 6. Pass to Porzingis. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. No luck on that one. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And here's Alexander Walker. Outside Porzingis. Wow, Porzingis with the triple. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And Ball gets it to go.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
Porzingis in the post. Over Plumlee. Porzingis misses. Hornets trail by 7. Here's Ball. Now Bridges. Now Ball. Ball with the athletic finish.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
Porzingis. It's good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Now Ball. Outside Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young with a rebound. The Hawks lead by 7. Johnson.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That free throw misses. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. The Hornets making a switch here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now Ball. Beyond the arc. LaMelo knocks down the long one.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Now Young. He's off from 3.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Ball. Porzingis there for the rebound. Now Johnson.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, PA.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Plumlee a screen. Ooh, nice setup for the slam.
Yeah, what a creative player in these pick and rolls. Ball takes pleasure dicing up defenses like this. That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Ball outside. Miller outside. Shoots a three. Shot's no good. Here's Porzingis. Johnson. Into the lane. Jams it home. He gets it to go. Now here's Porzingis. From deep. Oh, no good. So it's Atlanta picking up the win.
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. It's getting noisy here in Charlotte for this Hornets home game.
And, you know, for Miller, his passing is probably the most valuable and overlooked part of his game.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Ball. And Ball slams it in.
But it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
And it's swinging with the jam.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense, from our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Knocks down the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there. That was Drew Holiday getting in the way of the defense there. Nicely done.
Here's Ball. The Blazers getting the bucket. And, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Klingon. Right side, Avdia. Now Lillard. Shot clock at 3. Again the miss by Lillard. Picked his pocket. Avdia with it. Now Green defending. Here's Lillard. Plumlee with the rebound. Here's the Hornets with the ball. It's a three-point game. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
And good that time. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, that's a nice effort for Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Back to Lillard. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Ball. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Back to Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Pass to Miller. The kick out to Ball. A 3 ball. Bridges misses. Trailblazers trailed by 3. To the middle. Lillard misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so here's Portland following the 3 by Charlotte. Here's Lillard. And he drives in. Count that one.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Ball. Good. And Miller gets the assist. And that's now 6 points for LaMelo Ball. Pass to Avdia. Back to Lillard. It's stolen by Green. Cuts off the pass. With 2 seconds left. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hornets lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Murray left side. Henderson right side. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Sexton. Rebound by Williams.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
On the wing, Williams. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Outside, Sexton. From 11 feet away. And no good that time. Trailblazers trailed by 6. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Outside, Holiday. Hits it from three-point range. Holiday's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's the 3. Man can't hit. Stolen. Here's Diabate. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Sexton with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Back to Sexton. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Portland with the ball. They trail by 7.
Punctuating the end of that play with an exclamation point. Lillard, a natural-born finisher.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Diabate. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Salon. Still without a basket. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Well, that's a nice up-tempo play from Holiday. Got the rock and didn't waste any time finding his shot.
Here's Salon. And again, the Hornets missing. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Clingan. Back to Holiday. 5 on the clock. Lillard outside. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Clingan shot is off. Charlotte leading by 3. And it's Sexton penetrating. Here's Williams. Man with it. Lillard picks him up. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 5.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
To the inside. Clingan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the only question going forward for Clingan, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
And Clingan drops them both. Outside, Sexton. Here's man. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Charlotte leading by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Right side, ball. Klingon with the block.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot-blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
Green, no luck. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Pass to Kamare. A putback. Back to Lillard. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland TrailBlazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Kevin, back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Lillard driving in, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
Free throw good. Klingon. Charlotte making a switch here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Portland trailing here. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Ball. Portland grabs the miss.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Down low. Double team on Holiday. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot, no good. Here's Charlotte. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
And no need to rush on a situation like that. That's just giving away a possession.
Pass to Kamare. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Out to Bridges. And here is Ball. They set the screen. Lobs up there for Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
There's the athleticism of Miller on display.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Picked away. Pass to Williams. Back to Sexton. Tries the spin move. Inside. Diabate.
And forget about finesse. This is all about the power.
Here's Avdia. Drains it from 17 feet out. Avdia's got 5 points in the quarter. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the foul on Drew Holiday.
First team.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Blue substitution. Number 35. Robert
On the wing, man. Nothing on the board. Williams with the block.
You know, the reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Back to man. To the paint. Here's Diabate. The shot's good. Diabate's got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Holiday with it. He's got 8. Back to Sharp. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation.
substitution on the board.
Hornets leading by 5. Pass to Williams. There's 31 seconds left in the third.
Yes, sir. Grant Williams rising up.
Now Grant. Ball stolen.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
First personal foul.
Free throw good, Sexton.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Pass to Lillard. For 3, Murray. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Charlotte in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Charlotte leading by 9. Here's Ball. Here's the drive. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Damian Lillard.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
And Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Grant for 3. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Plumlee with the rebound. Ball with it. Out guarded by Murray. And the basket is good. And the Hornets lead by 16.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no sign of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Pass to Grant. Portland moving the ball over. To stop the run. Back to Klingon. Just 4 to shoot. The Hornets pull it in. Lobbed up there for Miller. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And offensively, Miller is terrific on the perimeter, but he can also play above the rim as well.
Here's Lillard. Bridges with the board. The Hornets on offense. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Here's Miller. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Ball. Softly drops in the floater. Ball's got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't phase him. That rarely works against Ball.
And here's Portland. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Here's Sharp, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Hornets.
Here's Green. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Green left side. Now here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Sharp with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power. Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
It's stolen by Green.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hornets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Hanging tough. Ball does not let the foul stop him completely.
And he knocks down the first one. Ball hits them both. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Avdia. Bridges with the board. Lobbed up there for Miller. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
On the road, looking for a win against their Western Conference rival, the Dallas Mavericks are ready for this thing to get started. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves. A big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that wingspan to work there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Scott. Pass to Johnson. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Davis with some nice D. Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by Dallas. On the wing, Thompson. And the Mavericks another 3.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Daniel Gafford.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
LA's head coach and I were able to chat. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis, and coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now here's Davis. 8 feet away. 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. To the paint. Here's Worthy. And the dunk by Worthy.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here is Irving. Out to Thompson. They grab their own miss. Can't hit that one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles, trailing by 5. It's Worthy missing. And so it's Dallas with it. Thompson for 3. Dallas, no good that time either. Johnson, double team. We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Worthy. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
On the court, your right.
Dallas leading by 3. And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Here's Christie. Russell feeling it out a bit. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Cooper. Stolen by Lively. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah. When you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Christie. Now, here's Washington. Russell with a wide open look. No good from outside. Here's Cooper. Still yet to score. Here's Rambis. It's good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Lively. No good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks up.
Dallas, 13.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
Here's Scott. Down low. McAdoo. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo. Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. I mean, he'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Guys, back over to you.
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allen, thank you very much.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Lively with the screen. Pass to Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pocket 6. Back to Russell. Here's Lively. Outside Russell. Here's Christie. Out to Russell. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Russell's got himself on the board with 3 there. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Thompson outside. In the corner, it's Flagg. Buries it from 3-point range. Flagg's got 6.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flagg is a player. You have to run off that shot.
To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession. Johnson outside. 4 on the clock. Over Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he can't get the first one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively inside.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Inside, the kick out to Irving. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Wilkes. Back to Johnson. From 12 feet out. And Davis pulls it down. The Mavericks leading. Flag with it. 6 points for him. And it's slammed in by Davis.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
To the inside, to the paint. Here's Wilkes, and the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the second quarter.
Daniel Gafford.
Pass to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson inside the line. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Wilkes driving to the basket.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Thompson with the three.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Rambis. Some solid defense from Gafford. Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Finished off the break.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Thompson. From past the arc. And the Mavericks another 3.
See, it's Clay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
Back to Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Mavericks lead 5-4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Garrett. Pass to McAdoo. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness. And Thompson gets it to go.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach. And Jason Kidd said, Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached, to understand the game at the highest level, and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. Back to you, Kevin.
Great mentality. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it.
What do you want? Agility? He's got it. Height? He's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Pass to McAdoo. Here's Garrett. Inside. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. It's stolen by Davis. 3 on 3. Here's Flag. And he makes makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And if you're going to foul flag, you really got to hit him, or else he's capable of fighting through that contact and finishing.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
To the middle. Outside for Davis. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson misses. Lakers trail by 10. Down low. Worthy. And the dunk by Worthy.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Davis in the corner. Pass to Flag. Now Irving. Thompson outside. 4 on the shot clock. And Gafford throws it down.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass him.
And stolen by Flag. And here's the fast break. Davis.